And welcome back to the Daily News. It's so wonderful when you hear about students that are involved in giving back to the community and with community service. And River Ridge Academy just had an amazing food drive to help with Bluffton Self Help. And with us now is a social worker for the school, and her name is Brandi Siatkowski. So Brandi, congratulations on your last, this past week, the first week in November. So talk about the food drive and how successful it was.
Thank you so much. Yeah, so it was incredibly successful. It's probably the biggest one we've had yet for our Raider community. We had a little bit of a strange week because we came to school Monday, and that's the first day of the food drive, and then we were closed for election day. So we came back on Wednesday and finished strong on Thursday. So solid 3 days. Students received incentives, whether it was hat day or wear a jersey day, and comfy day was a big success. So with those incentives, students brought in one or more items, and many students came in carrying like grocery sacks full of items that Bluffton Self Help specifically states that they need on their website. And we work closely together. So it's just been a great success.
And you said you have several food drives a year and even a hygiene drive, right? With them.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Very, very good. For our viewers that don't know where River Ridge is and the age groups of the students, you wanted to share quickly about your school?
Absolutely. So River Ridge Academy is located on Bluffton Parkway, right across from One Hampton Lake Apartments and Hampton Lake Community. We cover pre-K through 8th grade, so we have a little over 1,200 students in our building.
All right. And back to your community service, Backpack Buddies is a phenomenal program, and you are now in the throes of working with that program for Thanksgiving. So talk a little bit about that.
Absolutely. So Backpack Buddies is a program that runs year-long through our school and our building, and we serve a total of 57 students from pre-K through 5th grade with just the Backpack Buddy bags. They go home with the students once a week on Fridays. And then for the middle school students, 6th through 8th grade, I actually started the box program here for our students last year. And this is our second year with the box program. So they actually receive a box of fresh produce and a box of pantry items. So it's more food, and then they have the fresh produce aspect of it. So that serves over 20 students. Wow. So for the Backpack Buddy students who signed a permission slip to receive that food throughout the school year, I work with those families, and they reach out via communication that I send out through Bright Arrow or email, stating that they need help with holiday assistance. So I cover full Thanksgiving meals for the families who reach out.
Fantastic. You're the social worker for the school, and so you see your students with all kinds of issues perhaps that they're having, whether it be at home or at school. Why is giving back to the community so important to the school, to you as a social worker for your kids?
So there's got to be some positive aspect, right? There's got to be some positive aspect to the job. And a lot of these students are so lucky to not have to deal with food insecurity or hygiene insecurity, or where they go home and hope the lights are on or the hot water's running, or their parents are deciding to pay rent or food bills that month, because that's the society we're living in. And we have such an array in this building where you see both sides of the spectrum. So there's nothing greater than helping those families who reach out and put aside their pride and say, you know what, like, I'm struggling here. Can you help me? And I don't see it getting any better than when our own Raider community can come together and support those students in need and those families in need. And every single time I put something out into our community on our Facebook page or reach out to parents, they are the first ones to fill those needs. Our staff members are the first ones to fill those needs.
Fantastic.
So we are so very lucky, and we have such a generous community. And it's scary, right? I put out these offerings and I hope that I can fulfill them. And
Very
it's just
good.
by sheer luck and generosity of our community that I've been able to do that.
Well, thank you for your service and your leadership with the families and the parents and the students. They're lucky to have you. Brandi Siatkowski, social worker at River Ridge Academy. And happy Thanksgiving to you. And we'll be right back with more news.